They laughed at him, mocked his limp, and called him names in front of everyone. But when he calmly pulled out his phone and said just 3 words, "It's time," Commander Bus, everything changed. David was a 38-year-old disabled black man who walked with a cane, wearing a faded military jacket and quiet eyes that spoke of pain, struggle, and history. Every morning he sat alone outside a local cafe, sipping his coffee in silence. No one paid much attention to him. To them, he was just another broken man sitting quietly on the sidelines of life. But that day, everything shifted. A gang of loud bikers rolled into the street, their engines screaming for attention. One of them, a bulky man with tattoos and a cruel grin, pointed at David and shouted, "Hey, look at Grandpa! You lost or just slow?" They all laughed like it was the funniest thing they'd ever seen. One of them even smacked David's coffee off the table, and the cup rolled into the street, spilling everywhere. David didn't react. He didn't flinch. He just looked up at them with calm eyes, pulled out his phone, and made the call. "It's time, Commander," he said with a voice so still it silenced the street. Within 2 minutes, 3 black SUVs appeared without a sound. Men in black suits stepped out, tall, serious, with earpieces and military posture. They walked straight up to David and saluted him. "General Carter, we're here as requested," one of them said. The bikers looked at each other, confused and pale. "Wait, General?" one of them whispered. Turns out David Carter wasn't just a disabled man. He was a decorated war hero, a retired special ops commander, who once led missions that the world would never know about. His limp was earned in battle. His silence was discipline, and his power didn't need to be loud. The leader of the bikers tried to speak, but his voice cracked. "Well, we didn't know who you were." David looked him in the eye and replied, "Respect shouldn't come from fear or rank. You should give it to everyone, every time." Then he paused, leaned in slightly, and said something that made their faces go white. "Also, I recognized your face. You were the same kid who ran from that school fight in 2005. The biker's jaw dropped. David turned and walked away with his team, leaving behind silence, shock, and shame. Some men roar to be seen, but true strength walks quietly and still shakes the ground. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful and emotional stories that touch the heart.